I just met him. If you've been to Moscow, most likely you've been to the Red Square. This is the place. All foreigners, all tourists come and visit it. We've seen marvelous things like the History Museum, the St. Basil behind, GUM, and of course the Kremlin. And people come here and say, I've been to the Red Square and I've seen the Kremlin. But have you really seen the Kremlin? I really doubt it, because very few people get to the inside of this wall. And today I'm taking you straight inside the Kremlin. Let's go. If we're meeting for the first time, my name is Konstantin and welcome to Letters to King. We're living in today's Russia explained by the insider you can trust. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much. You're awesome and you rock. Please keep on coming back for more. I've done quite a few streams from the Red Square, and every time I stream, usually it's in the evening, I come to the huge gate right behind me over there, and I bang on the door and I start screaming, Vlad, I want to see Vlad, please let me in. And looks like they heard me. They're letting me in. Finally, I'm going to see the guy. Finally, I'm gonna get on the inside. Finally, everything's gonna be so clear now. Let's do it. I'm taking you along with me inside the Kremlin. Let's meet him.
Двое взрослых в одном билете, билет на ребенка. Через Кутафью башню вход.
Кутафья, это которая направо?
Да, это вот здесь столешница.
That's it. We are on the inside, on the way to see the big Vlad. Sure is clean and quiet on the inside. Famous white brick churches, and you can even buy a hot dog inside of the Kremlin. Right there. A hot dog stand, and of course you can buy Coke in here. These churches are really, really old. They were built in the 15th century. All Russian tsars and, had weddings, and they were christened here and stuff like that. Very historical place. France and Russia, 10 centuries together. Okay, that's the infamous red brick wall right there, and this is the Spassky Tower. But on this side, on the inside of the Kremlin, and the Red Square on the other side of that wall. This is the Tsar of all cannons. This thing is pretty massive. Cannonballs are pretty impressive. You can see Saint Basil on the other side of the wall. The famous onion domes right there. And this is the Spassky Tower with a tower clock. Sunset kind of paints the Kremlin gold and warm. Pretty amazing. This is the very Russian thing. I think every Russian knows what it is. This is the Tsar bell. This thing is pretty old. It was casted back in 1735, but it was never used because a huge piece just fell off. So it's been standing here in the Kremlin, I think, ever since, for a couple hundred years. According to old Russian legend, a horse can get inside. It's so large. Another hot dog stand. Pretty scary looking guy. Ух ты! Oh, I'm so excited. I am finally going to meet Vlad. I have so many questions. I would like to, have a conversation with him. I would like to discuss pressing topics and issues, and we both will plan out the future for Russia. Oh, it's gonna be great. Perhaps we will even have a little bit of tea, or, if I'm lucky, a little bit of famous Kremlevskaya vodka. Jokes aside, these churches are super old. Look at the foundations, the stonework. The Church of Archangels, constructed in 1505. Old tower bells. Да. This is one of the most magnificent places that I've ever seen around the Kremlin. The Kremlin embankment. Every one of us has been outside at least once. Well, actually I drive there quite a few times. I've driven here like hundreds and maybe thousands of times. But it's really strange because that place looks so different from this point right here, from the inside of the Kremlin, rather than the outside. It almost feels like it's a different world, so peaceful and quiet. And there's so much traffic and commotion on the other side. Beautiful architecture. This is really Russia's most famous and most historic churches. This is where the main car entrance to the Kremlin is. That's where Vlad drives in every morning, drives out. I'm going to go and see him. Getting closer and closer. Boy, I'm excited. My wife just asked me why I'm wearing a mask where everyone else around isn't wearing. Well, this is the lockdown after all. And she's absolutely right. Whew. Can breathe much easier without it. That's the grand entrance for the cars. Gosh, I've been on the other side so many times. Now, getting really, really close. Vlad's office is right around the corner. That's his car right there. Автомат хочется снять. This is it, guys. I am in the Holy Grail, in the Kremlin. I'm gonna see Vlad in just few short minutes. Oh my God, what a day. His office is right there. Security, you see how tight that is, guys. You know, I had to go through like checkpoints and checkpoints to get here. Now I have to undress and check in all my outwear. It actually is quite nerve-breaking, so I've decided to bring an assistant, a magician. He's fully armed with his magic band and a book of spells. And he's ready to go, he's charged, you know. That better not mess with us. Going up to see the big Vlad, his office, the grandeur. I'm about to meet him, very overwhelmed, but there is no filming behind that point. Total secrecy, okay? I will tell you everything though. I just met him. I just met him. Oh my God. I'm on the inside now. I know everything. The economic forum, the conspiracies, the governments, the goals, the agenda, everything. It's too much to tell. Let me catch some breath. I'm going to share everything that Vlad told me, but it's confidential, just between me and you guys. Promise me. Top secret. Vlad told me very important things. This is mid-November, and in 6 weeks, on December 31st, the year of 2021 will end, and the year of 2022 will begin. Vlad guarantees that. 100%. He also said that there will be lots of snow this winter in Moscow, and in general, it's gonna be a cold winter. That in 2 weeks, December 1st, and the winter comes, and it'll be followed by spring, that we will all be paying taxes this and next year. Now, he also told me that he's been secretly negotiating deal with Larry David and Jerry Seinfeld to make another season of the Seinfeld show, but he said unsuccessful. At this point, those are two stubborn sons of guns. But the most important thing he said, now, you listen very carefully, because this is also guaranteed. Everything will work out and all will be great at the end. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.